funny at the last place I went. You guys are different. Marysville people, you need the squirrel jokes, don't you? Okay, all right. So how many of you have unusual families? Or how many of you are part of that one lady? How many of you have a crazy family? How about that? A crazy family? How many of you married into the crazy family? We're still talking. Okay, I got my squirrel story. Mike's grandpa. I love squirrels. They're so cute. They are not rats with tails. They deserve respect too, especially the black ones. Right? Can you say hallelujah? I'm gonna go there. My grandpa, God rest his soul, because he's in heaven with Jesus now. But he did not like squirrels. He lived in Kansas City, Missouri, with a big backyard. They had this house for years and years and years, and everybody coveted that yard. This yard had pecan trees all in the backyard. Beautiful lawn, beautiful pecans, gorgeous, gorgeous. With a big bay window. I mean, we'd go to their house and eat. It was beautiful. That crystal is just so pretty, elegant. And I'm thinking, this is great. When we first married, I'm like, this is great. This is good stuff. And then I found out about the squirrels. Grandpa did not like squirrels. And I thought he was so sweet. I would hug his neck and kiss him. But he didn't like squirrels. No, he didn't eat them. That's in Alabama. That's my daddy. That's a whole nother story. Pets and all. I'm sorry. You guys are eating back there. It's all. They can't hear me. Anyway, he actually built the contraption to catch them and kill them. It was this wooden thing. And I thought it was this really cute little thing that the squirrels would go in, and then he would go off into nature somewhere and set them free. He did not do that. And you know how I found out? I was out there in the yard with him, and you can hear the music. It's like, the hills are alive with the sound of squirrels. And the bunny rabbits. Everything was beautiful. I think it was even Easter. And we're out there, and I looked at one of the traps, and I said, Grandpa, you made this, didn't you? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, you're so good with your hands. This is so cool. And I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at it. What is that red, Grandpa? And he said, oh, it's nothing. And I said, there's red on there. And he goes, oh, it's nothing. And I went over to Mike and I said, what is that red on there? And he said, Rayne, he kills them. He doesn't like squirrels. He's so subtle, my husband. I looked at Grandpa and I totally saw him different. But I did not hate him, Mr. Our Father. Thank you. I'm gonna get it. Father, I didn't sin because in my Baptist heart, I could change him. I could bring him to the light. So I told him, guys, there's a guy back there, he's translating for me to a whole different.
It's the Baptist.
He is either doing that or he's the football coach. And and or the basketball coach. And he was talking about today. Hey, was there a game today? So I decided I would change Grandpa's heart. So every Christmas I would give him something with a squirrel on it. Every Christmas. Every Christmas. Do you remember when those Beanie Babies were popular? Dude, look at these ladies up here. They're like giggling. There were people that actually would buy them. I mean, women, grown men that would buy them. But did you know that I might have been at some college, I don't remember where I was, and I found the squirrel. There was a squirrel! I'm like, oh, it's a squirrel! I'm gonna get this for Grandpa! Change his heart. And I wrapped, not only did I wrap the little squirrel, but I went in his backyard and I got a pecan. And I glued it into the little squirrel's paws. I did! And then I wrote on the little pecan that says, I love you. Grandpa. And then we left, and then we came back, like, I don't know, 2 months later to his house to eat a nice dinner at their table with all of your stoners. He has a nice big bay window overlooking all the trees and the pecans and the squirrel. I told you I had a squirrel story, you didn't believe me. And we're in there eating, halfway through the meal, we're eating, I'm having a good time. And everybody's looking at me funny, I'm like, why are they looking at me funny? And my husband's sitting across from me, and I'm like, what is going on? And I look at him, and he goes like this, and I'm going, and I look at the big bay window, there is my squirrel hanging in the big bay window, in the middle of the big bay window. By a noose. This noose was the most intricately made noose. I couldn't believe it. I had to go to the bathroom. It wasn't working. I was trying to bring him over. Grandpa died. God has a sense of humor. I think he loves me very much. Don't you think he loves me? I think he loves me very much. He does love me. I bet you he's up there with the squirrel. With all the squirrels. All the black squirrels too. That he killed. And they're going, That's not the end of the story. My mother-in-law, she's so sweet. I think she gave me a box after the funeral. And guess what it was filled with? All of the squirrels got. And a little note from Grandpa. He says, I love you too. Isn't that cool? So we're